Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. It is 9:19. I am so sorry I have to be out today, but I will be back on Wednesday. So the first thing you should be doing is watch this video so you know what to do. So it says watch video overview for class today. So that's what we're going to do. You guys know the first thing you should do once the bell rings, you should be in your seat, you should be quiet and ready to go. Taking a look, writing in your agenda, please put homework due Wednesday. That is nothing new. We've been doing that since the beginning of the year. And now we are already down to the second item. Due now, week 8, due now, Monday through Friday. This is the one some of you seem to have some difficulty with. So please take out your paper from yesterday that says week 8, due now, Monday through Friday, and you're going to define weight. Now, I'll give you a hint. You might want to have your textbook out also and go to page 15. Yes, I said page 15 to define weight. It has the definition there. What it doesn't have is how to explain how weight is different from mass. Actually, it does, but you have to figure out how to write it in a sentence. So please take the next 5 minutes to define weight and explain how weight is different from mass in a complete sentence. Ms. Sheehan, please feel free to stop this video and time them for 5 minutes. They have 5 minutes to get this done. And of course, I know everyone's going to do their best because they want to earn a lollipop and a tiger stripe tomorrow. So be your best today. Do your best. All right, 5 minutes. All right, and we are back. I hope you got your work done defining what weight is and then explaining why weight is different from mass. While you were working, you probably received this sheet, and if not, let's make sure we get these handouts passed out. It's titled Elements, Compounds, Mixtures, and Worksheets, and there are two of it is double-sided. All right, so to start out, read the following information on elements, compounds, and mixtures. Fill in the blanks where necessary. You may want to look at your text, page 8 through 11, to work on this. You may quietly work with a shoulder partner as you go through. So you're going to fill in these spots as you go through. So when it's talking about elements, you want to look at the section in your textbook about elements. When it talks about compounds, look at compounds. And then finally, mixtures. Then what you're going to do on part 2 is you will classify each of the following as elements E, compounds C, or mixtures. Write the letter X if it is none of these. Let's do a couple as an example. What about diamond? It has the letter C there because diamonds are composed of carbon that have been undergone a tremendous amount of heat and pressure to change them into the diamond form. So diamond, what do you think that is? Is that an element, a compound, or a mixture? If you said an element, you are correct because it is a pure substance. So it is an element. All right, the next one, let's take a look at air. You may not know this, but air is actually composed of different gases. Besides oxygen, there's nitrogen in there and other trace element gases. So air is actually going to be a mixture. And then let's skip down from Krypton, which, you know, is Superman's nemesis. Is that the right word? No, I don't think that's the right word. But Krypton does not do well with Superman. And it is a pure substance, so let's just go ahead and throw the E in there right now. Now, what about water? You guys should know what water is. It's got H2O. Is that a pure element? No. Is it a pure compound? Yeah, it is a compound. It's got H2 and O in it, so we're going to put a letter C there. What you will do for the rest of these is go through and fill them out, placing an E for element, C for compound, and M for mixture. All right, let's flip this puppy over on the other side. So let's take a look at the directions. says classify each of the pictures below by placing the correct label in the blanks below. So we have A for element, B for compound, C for a mixture of elements, D for a mixture of compounds, and E for a mixture of elements and compounds. So let me do one or two of these as an example. It says each circle represents an atom. Each different color represents a different kind of atom. If two atoms are touching, then they are bonded together. So here we have two different types of atoms bonded together. You might even be aware of what this one is. If we have, what was that thing? What is that stuff we drink a lot of? This would be a good example of that. So in the blank, I am going to put this is a compound because we've got an atom there and two different atoms there. So it's a letter C. And what I would encourage you to do after you've gone through is maybe get a colored pencil and color these in. All right, so now I can see that there's two different colors there, the black and the red. All right, let's do another one. So let's take a look at one that would be considered a... No, I don't want to tell you what it is. Let's go down to number 8. Look at number 8. We have an atom here, we have an atom here, we have a molecule here. So what is this all about? So I'm going to color in these single ones. I'm going to color this in red, 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 and red. And then maybe I want to color in the other ones that are attached. Whoops, dropping stuff here. Let's get this marker out. Okay, maybe I want to color in the bottom of these as I go away from the microphone. Here we go. Now you can hear me. I'm going to color these in. This might help me figure out the answer. So are all of these compounds? No, they're not all compounds. Are they all atoms? Well, everything there is composed of atoms, but only this is an atom, a red atom, this is a black atom. Then we have this compound here. So the best answer for this out of the choices up here, is it a mixture of compounds? No, because there were elements in it. Is it a mixture of elements? No, because there were compounds in it. So the best answer is E. It's a mixture of elements and compounds. So I'm going to go down here and put in the letter E. And of course, I do encourage you to use the colored pencils to make this colorful so it's easier to figure out the answers. So go ahead and take a little bit of time. You're going to go through, work with your shoulder partners at your table to quietly fill in these answers and double check with each other, and then this side. You may go ahead and pause the video as you work on this part. All right, you guys have finished the other worksheet, hopefully, if you're watching this section of the video. I am on page 16 in your textbook. Today's date is 9/20. What you're going to do here is you're going to read through this information. You're going to read about mass, and then you are going to answer this reading check question. It says, summarize what are weight, mass, and volume. Wait a second, I haven't read about volume yet. Oh, never fear, volume is here. Go to the next page, and this would be page 17. And here it talks about volume. So again, what you're going to work on if you finish the worksheet is reading through this information, underlining the important information presented. Lost my train of thought. You're going to read about volume, and then you're going to go down here and do the reading check. And I suppose this is going to take you all the class time. All right, have a great day. Remember, do your best. I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Take care.